Hey everybody, welcome to Ellis Mowers. I appreciate y'all watching as always. Keep pulling stuff off the trailer and seeing if I can get it fixed. And the next one I've got is a Craftsman 22 inch, looks like it's made in the year 2000. Got a Quantum Briggs & Stratton engine on it. Looks like the blade is sharp and the oil is extremely clean on it, so it will need a pull rope at least, and we'll need some sort of shut-off switch like I've been doing with toggle switches. So probably a carburetor. We'll see what we can end up doing here, but let's go ahead. I'll give you an overview and see if we can get this thing fixed. Alright guys, like I said, let's give you an overview. A Briggs & Stratton Quantum engine. I don't know the horsepower, probably anywhere between the 5 to 6 range. It's a 12M802, made January 10th of 2000, so it almost brought in the new millennium. Got a decent Champion plug on it. Primer bulb's the wrong one, but it's seems to be alright. I'll take it off and save it for a classic Briggs engine. Blade, like I mentioned, if you look under here, a little rusted, but the blade is sharp, and I don't think it's bent. We'll see. Check the air filter situation. Let's do that real quick. And like I said, the oil is clean. It's got Troy-built wheels on the back, which work. Date code is 011700, so that works as well. So it's the original engine to the mower, most likely. Like I said, we've got to put a pull rope and stuff on it, but we're going to get there, cross that bridge when the time comes. Let's check the air filter while we're here. Air filter is, it's not the cleanest in the world, and I know most people would replace it. There's a little bit of dirt and crud right there, but that's kind of here and there and not kind of the norm on that air filter. So I think we'll ride with that air filter. Pretty sure that that carb has got a lot of issues with it in terms of being gummed up. What I want to do next, I'm going to take some pliers and a zip tie and just take this spring off. See if I can get this down there. Because the cable is an incorrect cable. It's for a Murray that's on this Craftsman, and so lengthwise it's never going to fit like it should. See if a screwdriver will do it for me. There we go. I've got so many of these, it's not even funny. Should be able to save the cable, I hope. I mean, I don't know. There we go. Cable's fine. Like I said, it goes to a Murray and not to this Craftsman, so that's where the holdup is. So we'll take this cable off. There we go. I'll grab a zip tie and just tie this back. And let me grab that. We'll see if we can start this thing up. Alright guys, I did just what I said I was going to do with the zip tie. So I got it in the on position. There's no gas in it, so all we're trying to do is see if it'll crank over for us and run for a second. There we go. So that's exactly what it did. It cranked over and ran for a second. I highly doubt that this will work, but I'm going to put gas in it and see what happens. Just enough to wet the fancy, so to speak. I'm going to put a little bit more in there. Okay. Like I said, I highly doubt that this will work. Like I said, it's got the wrong primer bulb in it. So let's just give it a couple of tries. Yeah, I don't think it's going to do it. And I'll try one more time for good measure. And just because. So we know it runs. We just got to figure out a fuel issue there. Shouldn't be too difficult to manage, but let's see what we can come up with. See if we can get this knocked out real quick. Alright guys, we're going to take this carb off and see what we got. 1/2 inch. I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of varnish once we get in here. A little bit of stuff in the carb. I can smell a little bit of water too. It makes me wonder if I could purge a little bit of water out just by tilting it down here and letting it run out. I know it's a little unethical, but nah. It's pretty bad in there. Let's see if I can go ahead and take the bowl off on here. Oh yeah, she's pretty bad. Oh, there's not even a... There's not even a little rod in here for the carburetor. Like, that attaches the... Oh yeah, it is. It's in here. Never mind. Part of me is interested to see if I could just clean the bowl and the carb nut here and get it back going again. Like I said, just a bunch of junk in the bowl. Not terrible inside the carb itself, so we'll see. Let me get some carb spray and see what we can do. Alright y'all, I essentially just put it back together, cleaned some varnish out of it. Made sure all the jets were clear. Put a little bit more gas in it here. And it's not leaking from what I can tell. So let me see. I gotta pull the throttle out a little bit. And I'll pull that down so that the throttle stays fixed. We're just going to make this a fixed throttle. Just have to pull this tab down right here, and it'll keep it relatively where it needs to. Let me spray some carb spray just to get it started. See if we have a runner here. We do not yet. So that's a good thing. I wonder if it'll restart for us. Not quite, but we did get it running smoothly there. So I might let it run for a little bit, make sure that everything's good, put a little bit of a small engine pro in there, see if I can clean out the jets a little bit more like that. And should have a good mower here. It does vibrate just a tiny bit, but not enough to really warrant doing anything with at this level of mower. So that's what we got, and keep working on it. I'll let you know what I end up with. Well guys, this one ended up selling before I could even film it for a final look. Reason being, guy came, bought another self-propelled push mower from me and asked if I had any more. Excuse me, I'm a little tired, I guess. I told him yeah. I had it sitting out in the driveway, had just cleaned it up. I did put a kill wire on it, like I mentioned, The carburetor was good. After I ran it about 10 minutes, I had to do one quick drain to get some water out of it that had built up, maybe just as a residual from the tank. Once I did that, it ran great. Toggle switch worked great, and sold it to the guy for 50 bucks. Cut him a deal since he was buying multiple ones from me. But again, a quick $50, and relatively quick repair, all things considered, because I just literally pulled it off the trailer, cleaned the carburetor out. Oil was already brand new. Blade was just sharpened, if not brand new. So he got a heck of a deal on that. Obviously, cosmetically, it wasn't very good. And it came with a mulch plate, which is pretty rare for a mower of that age to still have the mulch plate with the mower. So late in the season, after the July 4th holiday, any sale you can get is a good sale, so I will take it. Hate that I didn't give you all a final look, but sometimes that's the way things go. But I appreciate y'all watching. Again, thank you for all the continued support. We'll keep cranking out lawnmowers, and I'll keep breaking videos to you every Wednesday and Sunday here on the channel. So thank you again. I'll catch y'all in the next video. See you then.